All right, fellow noisemakers. Today we have another self-proclaimed noisemaker, Stella, with us, and she's going to talk to us about her book, Behind the Smile is Life and Life. Welcome, Stella.
Thank you, and you can find this book on Amazon,
Yes.
Barnes & Noble, and Dorrance Publishing.
Great. So tell us, what inspired you to write this book?
The miraculous recovery of my 2 kids who were very sick, and because of what God did for me in their recovery, I could not keep quiet. I have to make some noise and shout out to my God and encourage somebody else who may be going through the same and is losing hope. There is always hope.
Right. Stella, you even had your own health issues as a child. What would you say to someone, a young woman or young man going through health challenges right now?
You just need a lot of support. You need prayers, and just keep going, because the pain, I did not enjoy that. It's the part of my life that I would not want anyone to experience or repeat. But I pulled through by God's grace, honestly.
How did your family support you? You mentioned a lot about how you were brought up and you grew up in a big family. What did you learn from that experience?
Oh, that your family is your family. They love you no matter what. Even if you don't get along or you're fighting or you're going, that's part of the dynamics of a family. But at the end of the day, you love each other. And I have amazing memories, even in all that chaos when we grew up. I have brothers who took care of us, who cleaned the house better than us, cooked better than us, and they were more prepared to be better husbands and better fathers. And I encourage all of us parents now, let's not think that only girls are the ones that need to be domesticated. Everyone has a part to play, and it's a different world now.
Right. Yeah. So what would you say to a young girl in Gweru right now to encourage her?
Well, Lower Gwelo, in particular where I came from, I'm saying, girls, if I can do it, having gone to Sbomvu, and I'm here, I've written my book, you can do it, we can do it. There is no limit to what you can do because of where you come from.
Right. So what would you want to say to parents who are raising their children outside the country they were born in?
It's a challenge because we have to adjust to a lot of culture. That challenge that we face as parents, our children also face it. And we have to learn to balance and adjust, and most of all make our children our best friends so that we can actually find out what is going on. My mom grew with me. She shared her flaws. It made it easy for me to relate to her. And I try to do the same with my kids. But she was a far much better parent and role model than me. I'm not yet close to where she is, but I keep trying. And also to pray for our children and love them unconditionally as much as we can.
Oh, thank you for those powerful words. Ladies of the Noisemakers Association, remember we are talking about the book. Show us your book, Stella. Behind the Smile
is Life and Life.
Right, you see she has a beautiful smile. So this month, instead of buying some shoes with a tip that will break, please buy this book with some tips on parenting, on how to be a better person, and if you're facing challenges, how to go through it through God. So thank you very much, Stella, for coming to our program. So how would you encourage people to distribute your book or share the experience you have shared in the book?
People can do book clubs, like one of my support system under his wings, prayer line. They actually started a book club, and they are reading this book and reviewing it, and it's great feedback, and that feedback helps me also as a writer. It encourages me, but also reviewing this book as a group or individually when you want to read it gives you hope. And if you think of I gave my background in the beginning for a reason. That if God can do it for me, He can do it for anyone.
All right.
I didn't come from royalty. I came from the village.
Yes.
And yet here I am, and God has delivered my kids. He can do anything for you.
Thank you for making noise. Behind the smile is life and life. We'll see you again on another edition of Noisemakers Association News. Thank you, everybody.